Well, the work of a digital forensics unit involves taking pretty much any item of electronic nature and trying to discern if there's any evidentiary value to any of the information contained on it. This can be a cell phone, a computer, a part of a network routing system, and it's our job to go in and retrieve that information and put it in a format that the detective can understand when he either interviews the suspect or draws up the paperwork to send to the grand jury to have somebody indicted. In my particular profession, the tools are basically a very fast computer. For instance, the ones we use have 4 processors, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and about 50 terabytes of drive space. This is a great deal more than what you'll find in a home computer. We rely probably on 15 or 20 different software packages. Some have strengths, some have weaknesses, but you kind of learn to combine the technology of all software. You first have to become a good police officer before you can become a detective. To be able to look at a case and realize this is what the detective needs to move this case forward. You spend at least 3 years on the street. Then you can move into the detective bureau, learn to be a detective. Then you can even specialize as a detective, and you go into digital forensics. In the case of digital forensics, it involved me taking a test. It consisted of 50 questions which measured my knowledge of computer technology, evidence collection, legal theory, and the laws relating to presentation of evidence. If you do pass the test and you have the seniority, you'll be granted into the unit. And that's where the real education begins, because there's approximately 1 year of schooling, both on the software and the technology, before you can truly say, I'm a certified digital forensics examiner. The training never ends. You never stop learning. If in one day you don't learn anything, then you've not been trying. Probably some of the best experiences you can have before you enter this field is a good background in both English and mathematics. You will be writing reports quite lengthily. They may average 60 to 80 pages, in which you have to go through and explain what you've done and how you've done it. But you have to be able to present it in a format that you can hand it to somebody on the street and they know exactly what you're talking about. Probably the most satisfying part of my job is no 2 days are ever the same. It's kind of like Forrest Gump said, it's like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get.